Diego si Immortal, VP.
Naku, lakad mo tatang!
Normally.
Pretty disgusting, that's for sure. You don't want to get anywhere near him. The break this game, I mean, what are you breaking, at least for Viper, right, in his advantage? A good dispose here onto Stinger. He'll take 2 tower auto attacks. That's half of his HP, so he will die. LTH is going to rebound away, and Hector now might be in for a bit of a rough time. Frank is not going to keep chasing, though, and the dispose cooldown too long to get that second kill.
I mean, that's what we were talking about previously. They have excellent... Whoa. All right.
That's a solo kill, isn't it?
Solo kill. Yeah, solo kill.
And, well, the way he died, it looks like C-Smile ended up going
trying to
deep
kill
there.
him.
Yeah, you know, Viper, not very famous for his repositioning abilities, is he? Top lane onto C-Smile. He's got vision to C-Smile as well, and he's not missed too many of the poison attacks. There's 5 stacks now. Faker refreshing a couple times as LTH retreating up to the high ground. Will live. The creep going for the kill, but it's not enough damage. Faker up to level 6 now, already 4 minutes in. Applies the poison attack to Gojira as well. The Viper Strike pardon. Nice. Yeah, I did lose a lot of that movement speed with the Thirst. Bit spooky for him as Gojira throws out the Avalanche. Bedna's going to definitely avoid it, though. That's going to be a quick D-ward then. Now with Widge returning to lane, Gojira's quite tanky here.
Bot lane as well.
Quite through him.
Frank.
Oh my lord. Yeah, was not a dual kill.
Super big kill. That's a super big kill. Now they're pressuring the tower with the catapult wave. That's amazing for the Legion.
And mid lane, they get C-Smile. they
a little bit better against the Jug. But Gojira, mid lane. Toss.
Yeah, the toss back is good. They're going to lock down as well Faker into the Starbreaker, which does connect. Faker is applied, however, the Viper Strike, the Dispose, is going to be for C-Smile. They still have him in range, however, of the Ignite. They'll get through Faker first, though. Stinger will tick down in the river to the Magic Nemot of Witch, who's on a double kill, and he wants more. He wants to get through the Tiny, who has 0 armor, so LTH as well will dive. Whisper, though, TPing on in, collects 2 with the Gale. And that is going to slow Widge to a stop, and likely be 2 kills here.
You get your level 6, you can just stay in your lane and just assist your side lanes. It's a very big deal for the game later. And bot lane, another fight again.
Yep. Again, Gojira nearly dies to the overwhelming odds with the stacked camp. As Widge so far spinning down or getting spun down by Hector. Frank's gonna go ahead and save him, but there's gonna be the Poison Nova. They still get the dual damage in though. As Stinger looking to apply a little bit more lockdown with the root to get the kill onto Frank. Looks like, yeah, the armlet online will save Frank. Can he do it a second time? No, too much DOTs there will have.
They're gonna go bot, protect their triangle, I guess. They have smoke.
Oh, or they're just gonna blink and duel C-Smile. Do they have the burst damage they need to win the duel? Yes, they do.
That's so greedy. He's farming that wave in front of the tier 2. Wow.
But this SG ward in particular is the one I want to highlight. I've not seen that one too frequently here behind the Roche, but fight breaking out though, as they are going to use the duel onto Gojira. Solar Guardian is good though. Frank is dead. There's that crit in addition to the Deso damage coming in handy. LTH locks down and killed with the spin as Bedna popping the BKB. I hear Avo in my nightmares and in the game as Whisper is going to be able to survive through the initial bout of damage, running for his life now, but ticking down to Poison Nova. Poison still applied, he actually dies. Oh no, the fight is so bad.
Then you try to do a lot more, and then you die, you know. BKB is just safe, you know. You guys gonna be stable in the team fight, you're not gonna die.
He might be the target. Okay, they're gonna break the trees. That breaks Frank's covers. Gojira as well from the side with a great avalanche. Faker now pops the BKB, but is less than a third HP, and Frank as well does not want to go for a duel. There's the Poison Nova on top as LTH stuns up Whisper, but Frank's already dead. Bedna fighting inside his blood right. Massive heal for him. He's gonna allow him to run away as he secures the last hit onto Hector. Gojira, he's gonna follow suit though with the blink. Avatos gets the kill onto Bedna, who's trying to leave the fight. Great initiation there by C-Smile. True. We saw maybe a hint of that last game with some cheeky fountain dives towards the late game. Faker. Yeah, Gojira is going to go for the toss onto Widge. That's Stinger dead, but at least in exchange for Widge, Faker feels pressure to TP away as better not. Well, he's going to cancel the TP. Fake TP here from Faker, but he doesn't have BKB anymore, so that's just going to be a mini Solar Guardian for an easy kill. Hector even commits the Omni Slash there. Stinger's going to tip Faker. Sphere online to prevent him from getting dueled through a TP. That's the only TP or spin thing cancel that they have at the moment. Oh, and they're going to break it actually with the dispose. Frank ready to follow up with the blink. He's going to find his mark, but there's the Solar Guard and the Yule Scepter even onto the LC as SeekNStrike in this fight. Hector looking a bit worse for wear, but he's got Manta Style and Omni Slash in 5. So on the run now is SG Esports if they are already lost 2. Faker once again using BKB just to leave the fight.
I mean, Venom has a lot better team fight, compared to Venom, even compared to the Viper. Even though I say they are,
I think,
pretty similar, they are the same old disgusting.
He's just dead, by the way. Speaking of this Viper, just gets one last shot from the hammer from SeekNStrike, and now is the Basher online. No BKB for him. No, is this team no BKB? What, that's the theme here today for them? They don't need BKBs. They don't, some games they don't need stuns. Some games they don't need BKBs. As they're hunting a ghost there in the trees.
What lane?
Oh yeah, Hector, he's just pushing. Don't worry, SeekNStrike's here and whispers in with the blink, as well as the ultimate here. Poison Nova, LTH doing whatever he can here. Actually gets Omni Slashed as well. It's difficult to take down now most of these heroes, however, especially when you're down a Viper, and there goes SeekNStrike with the blink. She's dead already. Perna. Sorry, actually, that was LTH make it. It's going to immediately follow suit. There's GG. Beastcoast just completely running this game over. It's a bloody one here. Still well over 1 kill a minute here, average. But from the lanes, it looked like this would have been an SG game. You liked their strategy earlier. I guess the X...
Also a very aggressive hero. Meta popped in the lane here with the slow. Oh, he's
Might
dead?
get him. They will. Yeah,
Wow,
first blood.
he's actually dead from that. Okay, that plus 30
Yeah,
damage.
in mid lane. Make that Faker is going to get the solo kill a second time here. The tower's nearby. But that does, present a little bit of an opportunity here for Faker to go for another kill, because you do put yourself out of position, giving Faker the opportunity. He is tanking the tower and is going to die. Does not get the kill onto SeekNStrike that time around. The double laugh voice line Stinger.
Usually the mid lane, it's like, how is this guy doing this, in front of my face? Then he tries to go for the kill.
Exactly.
Bot lane.
Down bottom. Yeah, Hector here in a bit of a rough spot. Frank has stolen 72 damage. That is a full sap as well here with the level 2. Leash, even Stinger here might be in a bit of a rough spot if Frank persists, and he will. Good job playing around the trees with Stinger. It forces Frank to...
He's controlling his runes, trying to disrupt his play.
I'm pretty deep here against Hector, who is now leashed up and sapped. Hector does not have the skill point save for Sunder, so he's going to go down, and even saving Frank here temporarily thanks to the flame break, pushing back SeekNStrike. But he's still going to be able to close the gap here and achieve the kill. But net worth here is currently claimed by SeekNStrike. He's got a full Vanguard online, which means he can basically just completely ignore Whisper and his familiars. In fact, he might just kill him underneath the tower. Out of mana, though. Betterna's not going to be able to chase for more, but LTH here, down bottom here, catches Stinger inside of the power cog. So Jira has got an easy lineup for the stun, but here comes Frank. Hector still... Oh, no, he does have Sunder here at level 6, and will use it aggressively now onto Frank, but that won't stop him from chasing for more, as Gojira secures the kill with the last hits. Whisper gets better in the top lane through all the... Whisper as well, ready to get going.
Shouldn't be able to kill him, but there's Solar Guardian. Okay,
back the TV.
There's Solar Guardian.
Yeah, they're gonna go for it here. Stunned up, the right-click damage into the Starbreaker. Nice job turning around as SeekNStrike presents most of the damage at this stage, but versus 4, there's very little Berna can actually do. Down bottom, though, they get through Hector yet again, as it's gonna be Faker who rotates on. Yeah, the one.
One time, right? Yeah.
I don't think he's going to be able to really contest here. It's at least a solo kill. They did double commit the ultis, and Gojira might still live. Yeah, gets off the false promise. Frank is joining the fights. There's SeekNStrike, though, with the shard. He's going to turn abruptly onto Frank, but Frank's saved here by the shallow grave. Lots of healing as well now as SeekNStrike forced back up to the high ground. They finally get through Gojira as Faker is going to be able to scatter the Oracle out of the fight. That's going to isolate SeekNStrike, who has Aegis, and the Dawnbreaker ulti in 10 seconds. Seems like he's going to lose his first life here. A little bit of heals, though, coming through. No, he's still going to end up dying. Stinger, without an ulti, is going to be very easy pickings here as Whisper's forced out of the fight as well. See Smile at least could be able to jump on over to Whisper as Faker is going to end up being the next target here. His damage reduced by the Wraith pack that's out. But see Smile, no, trying to secure the kill onto Faker, but the Shallow Grave, the second one of the fight, third one of the game. Not going to be able to save the life, though, of the Bat Rider. Mid-TP, he is cut down, but Beast Coast end up losing 3 heroes, 4, including his Gojira. A lot of heals, and now a BKB ready to go. As they will be aiming top lane. Hector is completely alone here. He doesn't have Sunder for another minute. Dispels at least the stacks of the Viscous Nasal Goo. There's a second Dispel courtesy of Stinger. Stinger has the ultimate, might have to use it though, as they are kiting out this fight. Stinger's now dead. They're going to be continuing to apply right-click damage though to Hector, and he's just going to die through this. LTH in the meantime, the Shallow Grave is going to keep him up, as Hector will fall as soon as that Shallow Grave ends. See Smile as well in this fight is going to be standing his ground, but versus the Bristleback, he cannot go 1v1. Frank as well is going to be looking for another pickoff now on the Gojira as they dive past the tier 2 towers. Up the high ground now goes Berna. Another kill for him, his third of this engagement. Yeah, and it looks like Frank... No, I don't know. Actually, he's in pretty deep. He's going to turn with BKB active now and be able to shrug off the familiars.
She's dead. They caught him.
Yeah, that's... as there's finally a BKB. The first BKB of the series now for Beast Coast, as C Smile might be forced to use it here to run, but with Lasso ready to go, he's going to be pulled back potentially into his death. LTH still can cancel a BKB TP as well with the hook shot. C Smile has the ulti, he is fighting back, and has the... You held on to the hook shot, maybe expecting a BKB TP away. And now there's the Solar Guardian. They're setting up for a kill on the Frank, but Frank's to be able to BKB off the stun. Widge gets off a Shallow Grave, and that's going to buy himself a little bit of time and attention. Perhaps enough for Berna to escape. Look at that damage on the C Smile. That bad feeling like it's necessary, but Berna once again out of mana, which means these Warpath stacks eventually are going to end up running down. Those are some flying pigs, Winter.
Come back and cast some mana burns, Gojira.
There he is. Berna already basically out of mana, which can provide a little bit more, as there's a Hex real quick onto Hector. They're going to go for the kill first onto Stinger, trying to prevent the false props from coming through. He's got buyback, though, as Hector is being routed with his BKB active. Now Berna, with his own BKB active, is going to be able to outrun there the Solar Guardian, but Berna in a bit of a rough spot. Still has Aegis for another minute, though, so can take one death here, as Hector does get off the stun before the hookshot can't connect now. They also have the false promise onto him, as Berna still alive here on the high ground. They've yet to take down his first life. Now he's going to drop inside the cogs alongside LTH. Hector does not have Sunder up, though, so does need to at least get away from this Bristol, because he comes back with full HP, sure, but also full mana. Flame Break here is going to end up pushing back Whisper as the Boots of Bearing create enough of a buffer space. Okay. Yeah. Let's see here if Ags is the item to do it, as SG Esports smoked up behind Berna as they look to push up high ground. Here's Gojira, who's got a 4-staff and does not get the mana burn off. Abyssal Bladed, he's just going to explode here. No, they use the false promise on him as C-Smile is being lassoed here. Not lassoed, rather leashed up. There's going to be a hookshot number 1 onto Hector as they push him back there with the power cogs. Hookshot number 2 with the overclock now ready to go. Solar Guardian, not going to catch anyone, but it does put C-Smile back in the fight. SG Esports have already dispatched of all the supports here. Looks to force back SG Esports. Better not out of mana here. Widge doing whatever he can. There's going to be the mini hacks now onto Hector. They find a stun as well, but they can, and they do kill him. He's dead for a full minute. GG, they call it.
Wow, what a game, man. What a game. Whoever believed in SG is a genius, man. A genius. This Bristol pack is a genius, this game. Bristol pack Dazzle, man.
It feels like SG finished. Yeah, with the Sentry. They just missed the Observer Ward. Beast Coast also blocking out this hard camp here in the triangle.
Oh, is that going to be first blood?
Could be here. Whisper is completely alone. They need a little bit of block. And with the brown boots, Widge easily catches up here to the Mars of Whisper. And better not go to Kunkka, the Underlord, the TA. Everyone here farms the stacks very nicely.
Probably the TA is the highest priority, I would say, among the three. He's gonna get everything as usual, you know. Carry players, you know. I want this, I want that, I want the tower last hit, I want the Aegis,
give me the tome.
The shot. Yeah, give me the tome. Oh my god, give me that.
Hank, he's okay. And Stinger without Arctic Burn can't really chase for more. Small rotation mid. No, and a solo kill again. 3 games in a row.
3 games in a row.
Faker with a solo at level 3 against a puck. What is going on? Too tanky. And here's LTH to cut off Gojira.
The range drop is too much.
The 120 damage block is going to come in handy. I mean, the atrophy aura as well, severely reducing the right-click damage. Pretty tough kill attempt there for beastcoast, as LTH is going to rotate mid and secure a DD rune here for Faker.
It's a pretty crucial item, I'd say, for the when you're laning against like a heavy nuke hero like Luna. Okay, one is dead here. Bye-bye.
Yep. For him, but so far he's going to decide against it. Faker's smoke is going to break. He's got a haste rune here, and he's going to go ahead and just drop the combo onto Stinger. Did he time this correctly? Yes, indeed, he did. The Cold Embrace now taken at level 7 does buy Stinger a little bit of extra time, but he did have to commit the curse and is still going to die all the same. Time bought, though, for the team, as down bottom, they at least will be able to trade and get a kill onto Frank.
Trees with your lift.
Shots begin initiating into the trees here for Ector, but in a great position to counter initiate is Whisper. He will punish and get the kill onto the Rubik, and Widge is going to easily die here, surrounded by 4. Great counter initiation there by Whisper on the Blink Dagger reveal. Couldn't have.
Luna, no one to break your smoke this time.
Triangle. This is the Beast Coast strategy. Send Ector to farm, but here is no. That's not reinforcements. That's more enemies for you, Frank. Not even necessary there for the kill, but he did show up at least, and now. Stinger attempting to save his comrade. He's going to be a little bit too slow there. A late dollar short. Further up into the high ground. He's just going to TI and TP away, but a puck, yes. Certainly going to cancel the TP with a coil. Nothing to break said coil, however, as it's going to be Faker who buffs himself with the rum buff, but he's stuck on the enemy high ground and really has no way of getting down. It's only a matter of time before he dies. Great job there from Beast Coast, who isolate Faker and get the kill.
Luna, man.
Yeah. Faker takes Arena, looking for the catch, has found his mark, but it's going to be on to Bedana, who still has the Aegis. Without a Kunko, though, they're confident in taking the fight, as Frank does not actually have the Firestorm down. Not like it'd do much against the BK to beat heroes. The C-Smile will be able to snipe at least LTH. Bedana caught here without the refraction up, as there's a buyback now from the Rubik. Ector still stuck on the high ground, slowed as well thanks to the TA trap. Widge is going to fly at them with the jetpack active, and immediately he's going to be taken down by the anti-aircraft gun that is the Lucent Beam out from the Eclipse. In the meantime, strategy, and they will divide here with a smoke gank. Bedana is going to blink back. They have vision now on Whisper. No telekinesis. They're going to hit him with the hook shot first. They stack the stuns, however. That's going to allow him to get off his BKB. No Arena, though, for 5 more seconds. Still has a spear, though, if he wants to try and catch LTH. Fiend's Gate is coming from behind, though, as Gojira is going to get the kill there. Or actually Whisper, but most of the damage coming from Gojira. Frank pops the Crimson Guard buff, as Bedana BKBs and TPs out of this fight. Faker, though, is going to BKB and continue to fight, but they don't have Bedana, as he's now trying to return, but it's a long TP in. Faker, his BKB about to expire now. C-Smile still has the coil, ready to use in this fight, as Frank looking to try and catch and slow whoever he can. Bedana's managed to rejoin the fights, but he's not really found anything here. The kill onto Whisper at the least in exchange for the Beast Coast. Beast Coast haven't been able to reclaim the triangle for some time with those wards actually about to expire. But good time in here. Second Aegis into the hands of SG Esports. I believe they also give the shard here to Bedana.
Oh, they got the lift.
Puck in trouble. The Puck pushed back, though. Doesn't quite catch him. There's going to be a Winter's Curse for Widge, as Puck now onto the back lines, trying to backstab through LTH, who did steal Curse, but did not. He's got shard now as well, which is why he's free to do so. As well as that night vision. Bedana being kept in control as Gojira attempting to roll away. Will be able to do so. The X-Mark time not flawless. Stinger, in the meantime, saves himself as Rubik is going to be nuked down. Stinger has a curse when he comes back up, but he's going to be killed by Bedana straight away, which is well trapped in the arena alongside Bedana, who coiled up, will die. Still has a second life, still has BKB now, so Beast Coast looking to try and disengage, but from behind they've managed to catch at least Ector caught up in the torrent as well. Bedana in the 1v1, winning the fight and will get the kill. As now Beast Coast being scattered to the wind. Whisper caught and slowed by the X. He's bonked there by the stolen rebuke of LTH, allowing Bedana and Frank to focus him down. He's caught. He's likely going to die here. Yeah, Torrent perfectly timed into a silence. Faker, it's a little bit more damage, and he'll get him. Down he goes. And Frank even with the Fiend's Gate in. This is going to be perma-root here on the Stinger, who can save himself momentarily, at least with the Cold Embrace. But in the meantime, the backlines are being dove here. SG, they've lost the Rubik. It's going to be the Winter Wyvern now down. Bedana forced to BKB here. It leaves him without a very powerful tool. There's still the Crimson Guard buff saving Underlord, but the magic damage is going to slice right through him here, courtesy of Ector's Lunar Eclipse. Now Faker is going to try and TP out of this one. There's a coil in a second, but C-Smile didn't quite have the cooldowns to cancel that TP. Like,
Underlord's going for a BKB.
that's surprising.
I'm
I felt like Winter to me, like, oh, hold on. Lights? Oh, it's just a kill here. On to, once again, the clockwork. You shut
It's
down.
buyback.
Notice to Airman issued. You know, he cannot fly here. TFR for him.
The team fight.
Yeah. I'm not sure. Well, he's going to get the fight initiated on himself now. So far, 2 stuns as the control is perfect onto LTH. He is simply just dead. Frank, he's going to pop both of his aura abilities. BKB at least makes him immune here to the damage coming through from the Eclipse. The right clicks are pretty decent. He's still going to make it out alive here, or is he? He gets it out of the arena, but LTH hookshots in and dies for it. He buys back. Gojira and Stinger both finished off in the meantime, as Bedna now looking to engage onto some of the cores. Whisper is here, though, in the meantime. They've got vision on him thanks to the gem, and they will simply just kill him, Winter. He's got buyback. He's got buyback, but he ended up being completely alone there, and thanks
I'm not sure how much he can do.
I believe Gojira bought back in this engagement, and he might end up dying back. Yule Scepter here is going to save him, at least from the X mark the spot, as Luna is going to start tearing through these buildings. Back on the high ground they go. Faker has no BKB. The Spear's not for him because they don't need the kill, and they will find him. The Spear instead's for Bedna, who is dead. 2 minutes dieback. They did not get the refraction out onto Bedna, which is trying to fly away, but he will be shot down duck hunt style. And that is Beast Coast likely just straight on to finish the game. It's only Faker here, but he's kicked in the middle of the enemy team as they're dropping items. And Faker's dropping his items. Oh no, Faker, no! He's done. Mentally destroyed. SG Esports will lose the series 2-1.
Well, if I'm Faker, I would be mad too. I won my lane 3 games in a row. How could we have not won the series? I did my job, man. I did my job.